Okay, so this is, excuse me, something I'm doing a little different. I am at the former location of Kmart, the Kmart of my childhood, which I've just arrived at to rent storage for the office. And this is so bittersweet. I'm not one of those people that vlogs, locations or whatever, but literally, this is the Kmart of my childhood. I drive past it all the time, but it just never really occurred to me that I'd ever be inside of it again. It's been closed now for many years. Um, and basically, as I was walking through, I was noticing the lines on the floor from former, partitions or various shelving units and that sort of thing that has, you know, been long since been removed. As I was walking through, looking at the floor, I just was like overcome with nostalgia. I'm like, I gotta record this. So, over here used to be like the pharmacy type area and like health and beauty aids. And I don't know. I know it's boring for me to just walk through a storage unit, but like I had to capture the moment because I was so enthralled by the fact that this is my old Kmart of my childhood. I came and spent not hours all at once with my mother, but like, even the restroom. That's the restroom that I peed in countless times in my childhood. Yeah, I recognize it. This used to be the fabric area, like where they had a lot of the home goods. And lamps and furniture was over here. Man, like my stomach almost feels kind of, that's where they kept, that was the back room. That's where they kept furniture and stuff because like right here was sort of the furniture area. I remember buying lamps and I don't know, like this feeling just comes over me like, wow, this is my Kmart. And these lines here on the floor, I think were from the restaurant that used to be back here. I can't remember the name of it. People who know Kmart probably remember the name of the restaurant that Kmart had, kind of the little cafe. There's some sort of line on the floor there, like, oh, that's a Uhaul line. Okay. But I don't know. You're probably totally bored out of your mind even seeing this, but like I said, I had to capture it. Now we're approaching what used to be the bikes and like sporting goods area. I'm sure there's a whole bunch more, space back there. These are really big units, probably 15 feet deep, I would anticipate, or I should estimate. But I mean, look at the things on the floor. So, this is a live stream that isn't live. I just had to capture. So, I think back here is where they used to work on cars. Unless they added this. I think this might have been the automotive area. I'm not really sure. But like I have such a little like weird sadness just walking through here. This part I think was the like a back room area. I don't know. Yeah, I think this was like a back room area because I don't remember this part. But coming up here, okay, so I'm going to tell you, this is where the shoes were and various things like that. And then up here where it's recessed back here was I remember shopping back here, but I think it was like clearance stuff. But what I'm coming up on right up here in the corner is where like I tried on my first little bra and my mom like totally embarrassed me because the store was full of people. Well, it felt like it was full of people, but really it was just her and I, and like, people shopping. She, I was just a little kid, and she held the bra up to my chest. I mean, right in front of God and everybody, right in the store. And I'm just telling you, as I walk through, my heart is just like, oh, my Kmart, It's my Kmart. So I did a circle. I just wanted to share that. I know it's boring. I'm just walking around this stupid U-Haul, but this is where the ladies' clothing and jewelry was. And then back here a little ways was like holiday stuff. Kind of like, well, the men's department was right back there before the next aisle begins. And I would say holiday was more up, like toward like when you walk right in, it would have been like straight across, so it would be more up in this area. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully no one's confused by the fact that it's not really a live stream. All this area here would have been like where you lined up for the service desk used to be right here, actually. And then all the registers were like all this area. No, actually, there's the service desk right there. I can see the lines on the floor. Oh my goodness. So, like in some really strange, nostalgic way, I am just kind of amazed that I am in the Kmart building, and I don't know. I just had to take a visit down memory lane. So again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for understanding my little nostalgic stroll through the U-Haul storage unit building. I love you all. Thanks for being so cool and supportive and fantastic. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye-bye.